Hello, my sweet and precious students. Welcome back. We are talking about equations today. Lesson 37, we're going to talk about equations and their answers. It's exciting. Equations, it's more algebra, right? I'm on page 120, 121, right around there. I'm going to go through these examples with you so you get a good idea of what we need to be working on. Everything I write down, make sure you are writing it down. If you're following along at home, it's the third edition of Algebra 1/2. This is going to be example number 1. Guys, these are going to go in your notes section of your notebook. The practice problems will go on your homework, and I will be checking that. So, example number 1. All right, guys. So, my kid had to interrupt me to tell me he was watching the top 10 roller coasters on YouTube. Priorities. Okay, so that's probably way more exciting than pre-algebra, isn't it? Sorry, guys. After this, go search on top 10 roller coasters. Okay. Lesson 37, page 121, we're going to start with our first example. It says x plus 4 equals 10. Guys, I know you can tell me what that answer is. You look at that and you're like, oh, there's 6. If we add 6 to 4, we'll get 10, right? My sweet and precious children, you got to show your work. And this is how you do it. We always do, the idea is that we want to get our x by itself, right? And we do that by minusing 4 from both sides. If we do that, these cancel out. The reason we choose to minus 4 is because we're adding it here. And the opposite of addition is subtraction. The opposite of multiplication is division. When we do that, this x gets by itself and we have equals 10 minus 4 is 6. This is you showing your work, my sweet and precious angels. I need to see it. I can't just have you write 6. No, and you always have to write x equals, right? Example number 2. I just did example squared. Example number 2. I've been doing exponents with my algebra class, and so now I got that on the brain. Okay, x minus 4. Now, previously we subtracted 4 from both sides because that's the opposite of addition. The opposite of subtraction, addition. And the reason why we do this is we want to get that x by itself, and these guys zero each other out. Negative 4 and positive 4 is bam. But what, you guys, equations are like scales, right? You have to be in constant balance, otherwise you mess it up, all right? So taking a look at that, we're gonna add 4 to this side. We get x equals 14. All right, that is it for this lesson. What we're gonna do is try the next one. So if you can do them in your head, that's fantastic. If you cannot, then you need to be doing, even if you can do them in your head, you need to be showing the work, okay? So guys, on page 121, there are the practice sets, or practice problems. Oh, my nose is itching. A through C. This needs to be at the top of your homework, my sweet friends. X plus 6 equals 12. What I want you to do is go ahead and pause the video now. Do these lovely practice problems. Come on back. Make sure you got them correct. All right, these are the practice ones. Do that. Good, I'm gonna assume you came on back. We're going to, opposite of positive 6 is negative 6. When we do that, these cancel out. I bring down my x, I get x equals 12 minus 6 gives me 6. Looking at this, the opposite of subtracting 6 is adding it. If I do that, these guys cancel out and x equals 18. All right, over here I have plus 14 because that's the opposite of negative 14. What I do to one side, I must do to the other. These guys cancel out. I get x equals 6 plus 14 gives me 20. There are your answers. If you have any questions, let me know. This has got to be the shortest lesson I have ever done for you guys. Kablam, you are welcome. I will see you in class, my favorites.